All right, now I'm genuinely getting concerned. Ball, golf ball. Hey everybody, welcome back to GolfTestDummy, the channel where I use my game to help your game. Today we're playing off of the whites, what you would call a pretty short course, but don't let it fool you. There's lots of pine trees, tight fairways, and things to get you out here just like on any golf course. Let's get this round going. What do you think? It's freezing cold out here, jeez. No range here, no warm up. So it's in the 30s. Got another little thing that's going on today that I'll share with you here in just a minute after I hit this tee shot. Oh, that is absolutely roasted. Perfect down the middle. Who needs a warm up? So, what do we got going today? First of all, I'm walking, as you can tell. Second of all, I'm carrying the bag. Third of all, I'm breaking out the blades. We are playing with a half set. Now, this is nothing new. Lots of golf YouTubers have played with limited sets, 4-club challenge, the 7-club challenge, the 2.5 men club challenge. I've got a bag with me from a company that I've done a little bit of dealings with in the past. They sent me a bag out and they're like, hey, review this bag for us. It just came out. It's a new offering for us. And I said, sure, I'll do it. Now, typically, they're known for their Sunday bags. The company is called Sunday Golf. And normally they have bags that will carry a limited set of golf clubs, like a half set of golf clubs. And this bag will carry a full set of clubs, but in the spirit of Sunday Golf, I decided, well, why not try and make golf harder? It's in the 30s, it's really windy. Why not make it harder? Let's do blades and a half a set of clubs. It just make today extremely difficult. And let's set a record of 14 under par today. 14 under par would be good. Great tee shot right down the center of the fairway here. I get to mark a fairway. Wow, that was pretty awesome. One other thing I forgot to mention in the let's make golf as difficult as possible. God, the wind out here, my hands are frozen. Also going with no rangefinder, no GPS, old school, the way I started when I started playing golf in the mid to late 90s. We're just gonna pace off from yardage markers. I know a lot of you young kids, you got no idea about that, but I've got about 153 to the center of the green here. In my bag, I have driver, 6-iron, which does have a little bit of a cavity back. I've got 8-iron, pitching wedge, 60 degree, and putter. So from 150, I'm gonna hit 8-iron, and since the wind's behind me, this is probably gonna have to be maybe like a 3/4 8-iron, I'm not sure. Oh, and I blocked it. Struck well. Oh my God, that might be long too. No. Oh no, it's on the green. Look at this. This is how you start off a golf round right there. Look at that. I don't know if it gets more pure than that, folks. Did I mention it was windy and really cold today? I don't know if I mentioned that yet. I'm not gonna film every shot today, but I'll tell you this much. I am damn sure gonna film a birdie putt on the first hole. Not quite enough, but that leaves me to tap in for par. I will take that. The question that I get often on the channel, and that I've asked myself in the past, quite frankly, is why make golf more difficult than it already is? Golf is so hard. It doesn't matter which tees you play from. It doesn't matter what clubs or balls you use. It's a difficult game. Why make it even more difficult than it has to be? Why use a half set? Why use blades? Here in the US, not a lot of people walk the golf course, so why walk? These are all really good questions. I've had some deep thoughts about this one lately, and I've asked myself those same questions. I think I've got a good answer for you. My hands are frozen. Did I mention it was cold and windy out here yet? Oh, and I hit that really well, just blasted it right. Let's make it a little more difficult, shall we? Why make golf more difficult than it has to be? And for a while, I had no real answer to that. It was just something that I felt, but I couldn't put into words. Recently, I've been kind of going over it because it was bothering me that I couldn't answer that question. And I remember a lot of advice I've heard from older people than me throughout the years when I was a kid that the toughest roads lead to the sweetest destinations. Where the hell is my golf ball? If golf was really easy and you knew that you could come out here and just hit the golf ball exactly where you wanted, not in other fairways, all the time, golf would not be fun. This is the new Ryder bag, R-Y-D-E-R, from Sunday Golf. It's got an insulated pocket right there. Pockets all over this thing. You get a large pocket. I'm keeping my golf balls in here. There's this pocket on the side that's divided into multiple pockets. Great for pens and pencils. More pockets on the side here. Little holding place right there. It's a stretchy pocket. You got this here. Again, the Sunday Golf logo down on the bag. This padded area for your back when you're carrying it. It's got the book bag straps. And it's got this really cool thing, this sort of universal coupler right here in the middle that allows it to swivel on your back. You got a nice place here to attach your glove, Velcro. This is a padded velour pocket. Look down in there. That's like the 70s with the shag carpet. Got a place for your umbrella. It is a 5-way divider. And again, you could carry a full set of clubs in this bag, but in the spirit of Sunday Golf and what they started with, I'm only carrying a half set today. I honestly have no idea where that went. By the way, Sunday Golf is not a sponsor. They were kind enough to send me the bag out here. They wanted me to review it, and they've always been good to me in the past. So I was happy to do this. This is about where I thought I'd end up. I missed a green, a little short. I got like a mid-range trajectory. I've got my 60-degree in my hand. I just want to throw it about mid-height. Doesn't have to be super high, and I'm not looking for a super low chaser either. Just a mid-trajectory. It's going to land on an uphill slope if I land it in the right spot. That is going to be shorter than I wanted, but no. Wow. That is a kick-in par save. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Man, I really thinned that one down the cart path. What happened there? That was a horrible swing. I've had a couple of instances where, you know, when I've got a limited bag, I've got a pitching wedge, an 8-iron, and then a 6-iron. You know, even clubs. So you get those in-betweeners. And then you factor in wind and lie and things like that. And all of a sudden you start to think, well, oh, there's a free ball over here. I'll go pick this up on my way. Top Flight X out hammer distance. Man, I rarely leave those shots short. Just like that. There is a lot of wind up here, so there could have been some wind that came into play. Hit well, fading off to the right. I've got a lie here that is absolutely barren. I might have to play this a little punchy. This is not ideal. This lie is absolutely horrid. This is a Lee Trevino hard pan lie. Chase up. Chase up. It's probably going to play about 122, 123, something like that. Somebody hit a pitching wedge. You know, I'm on hole 8, and I haven't seen a single soul other than a greenskeeper going around in a golf cart. There's nobody out here. This is like the perfect golf. Wait, is this the zombie apocalypse? Should I call and check on my family? Now, what am I talking about? The golf course is wide open. Pitching wedge. And I blocked it right. It might actually be on the green. Looks like the whites on this par 3 are 177. The marker's back there. I've pasted off. That makes it 170. 8-iron will probably not get me there. Pins in the middle. So I'm gonna have to saw off a 6-iron here and just hit a smooth shot. Struck well, started on line, drawing too much to the left. That's a good 25, 30 yards left. The wind is blowing that way also. So far today, this has been an excellent golf bag. I'm extremely happy with it, and carrying it, it's super light. It's like I'm barely carrying anything at all. So walking is just like walking the course with maybe a little purse. If I carried a purse. All right, on to this shot. That's it. And now come down the hill. Keep coming, keep coming. You know what? That's a little bit left to where I wanted to throw it. I played on the safer side. That leaves me a tricky downhill putt, but in such a bad position, I'm gonna take that all day. Come on. Holy. Man, it just keeps going and going and going. Yep. Bogey. Oh man, that has hit so well and high. So well. Oh, love that drive. When I came out today, my expectation was just to try and break 80. I'm on pace to do that, as long as I don't have any blow up holes or make any big mistakes. And I've got opportunities on this backside to where I can really break 80. And I'm doing that while I have a very limited bag. I'm playing clubs that are not supposed to be forgiving. I'm carrying my bag of sticks, walking the golf course. Everybody says make golf easier. Why not make it easier on yourself? Get the clubs that make it easier. And there is definitely a case to be made for that. But the satisfaction that you feel when you've really handcuffed yourself and you've put yourself in a position that most people would think is going to add on a lot of strokes and make it so much harder than it already is. The satisfaction that you get when you come out and show just what you're made of, and you realize that you're better than you were, you're stronger than you were. That satisfaction, it's hard to put into words. And that is why I'm out here making golf more difficult than it has to be. Oh man, I smoked that. I'm coming in to the final stretch here. I have 3 holes left to go. This is a 400-yard par 4. It's pretty straight, so I'm gonna try and finish strong here. The snot is running. The golf balls are not. Struck well. It's funny, when I wasn't recording my drives for the last few holes, I was hitting them a lot more down the middle. I feel like I was aimed right there. I feel like I hit that ball straight, but I was aimed right. And I cheated it way left. I think it's a good shot. It's well struck. I bailed out on it. Well, that checked up. Oh, disappointing bogey. Oh, that is not what you want to see. Hey, yeah. the left. May have overcorrected myself. Turn. Where's the turn? Another bogey. Be the right club. I have no idea where it landed, but it was headed right at the pin. Folks, golf's hard enough. Bring a rangefinder with you when you come to play golf, or a watch, or an app. Any of it's good. All right, downhill. Walk through your own line. That's good. Slick. This has got to move right to left in the beginning, and then it may even come back left to right in the last couple of feet. Come on. Roll out. Oh my God, how did that stop? It did go right at the end though. How in the world did that stop? Man. All right, we're gonna film down here by the creek. The wisteria is coming in. We had par on the last. I hit 6 out of 14 fairways. Some of those I missed by quite a bit, and some of those I didn't miss by much. 4 out of 18 greens. That's not gonna get it done. You're too reliant on your short game at that point. Total of 28 putts. And the final score, with that par on the last, I just snuck under my goal of breaking 80, 79. This is a par 71 course, finished 8 over. Those 2 bogeys toward the end, once I started filming again, really took me out of position. I started off the back 9 with a bogey. Man. Well, I accomplished my goal. I broke 80, played with a half a set, blades, cold, windy, walking, carrying the bag. Thanks to Sunday Golf for sending the bag out for me to test out. I'm gonna put a link down in the description to the Sunday Golf website. They got tons of great stuff. Go check them out. They're not a sponsor, but they did send me the bag to test it out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. See you next time.